From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2. Happy holidays from Weather NorCal and our sponsors. Have a wonderful holiday season.
Hey folks, good morning. Hope you've had a nice weekend so far. Been kind of dreary at times yesterday, and today is not too different to start. We're going to have that rain and moisture here across the North State. Really the first half of the day, though, maybe lingering, but I think by the evening, it's moving out. Highs in the 50s and maybe even near 60 here in the valley at times. Siskiyou, Modoc County out towards the eastern mountains, though, lower to mid 40s. Yeah, I think you can expect that pretty reasonably. Later in the day out here as you head further east with that precipitation, because it kind of generally pushes east with time, right? But yeah, for most of us, we'll be in the 40s. Check out some of those 60s, though, down south, but that's going to be kind of scant. Few and far between, for lack of a better term. The warmer areas probably going to be in the upper 50s, near 60 for most of us, right? Now, as we head over the next several hours, let me show you what I was talking about as far as this rain is concerned. Now, it's pretty widespread as we head through this morning. Snow levels are also dropping through the day, probably down to 4,500 feet, maybe 4,000 feet. But again, that's progressive. So that pushes east with time here. Notice, here's what I was talking about. By about 1, 2 o'clock, it's mostly an eastern mountains issue out towards the state line and east. So for a lot of us, it's starting to clear out. And then as we head deeper and deeper into today, even those of us out east, get rid of it. Kind of sloughs off, right? It goes out there, and you know what? I love showers, and I'm sorry to call you all this, but they're kind of irrelevant, right? They're just not that big of a deal. Look, they're very isolated, very tiny. So I think the widespread stuff's moving out of here through tonight and maybe lingering with some isolated stuff, but by tomorrow, we're doing fine. I think we have a good start to our work week here in store. We're still going to pick up a decent little clip of rain, though, as far as that's concerned. And also with those dropping snow levels, we'll start seeing some more snow accumulate there in the lower levels, talking 4,500 to 4,000 feet. So yeah, we'll pick up a little more moisture, that's for sure. But I mean, look at Monday. Looks fine, right? I think for most of us there, we're going to be cool to mild, right? Some of those 60s might be creeping back in southern portions of the valley. And like I said, we're probably going to pick up another few inches of rain when all said and done with it from portions of Siskiyou County, pretty much all of Del Norte County, Humboldt County as well, and wrapping around the valley, but valley itself, about ½ inch, quarter of an inch for a lot of us there. Not quite as much because, well, you know how it goes, right? We kind of get that moisture blockage. Modoc County, though, you might pick up another ½ inch to an inch. Yeah, I could easily see that out there as far as the rainfall is concerned over the next few days. This is today through Wednesday, so that also has a little bit extra shower activity on the coast with it. But for the most part, I think we're going to stay relatively dry for this time of year. Up there along Pacific Northwest, maybe a little more precipitation, but we're kind of going to be on the fritz of that, right? I really am not too confident that we're going to see more widespread stuff for the next 7 days. There's that kind of scattered chance there. I was talking about midweek there for the coast, but a lot of us, especially further inland out towards Trinity County, our main story is going to be the fact it's getting back up to the upper 50s, lower 60s out there as we head through that Wednesday, Thursday time frame. That Wednesday and Thursday area is going to be the warmest portion of the week too. So we're actually going to see a little bit of a brief cool down back to a more mild temperature trend towards Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I say mild, that's just relatively speaking, because Mount Shasta City out towards Modoc County, we'll be in the upper 40s, lower 50s. Same for Trinity County, I say Trinity County. Same for Eastern Mountains out towards Plumas County and Lassen County. Again, that's towards Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Upper 40s, right there near 50. Yeah, I could easily imagine a world in which that is the case. And again, snow levels, we'll call it 4,000 to 5,000 feet for tomorrow, depending on where you're at. Mount Shasta City, you're probably about 4,000 to 4,500. Peggy about 5,000 there in Susanville. And then taking a look at the valley, pretty consistent temperature trend. Look at those upper 50s yielding to maybe a few 60s, but really not that variance, not much variance, right? That's what I'm talking about. See, it's 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. That 4 or 5 degree range is about what you can expect for the next 7 days, especially after we get rid of these showers through today.